Today I want to test ways to cause accidents here in Brookhaven. Accidents with Roblox cars, and I also want to test many ways to do this, because I live in a city where we have firefighters, police officers, and even doctors. But I called this friend to help me. He said, let's start with the simplest way. Guys, I am going to test many ways to break the Brookhaven car and basically cause accidents. So I am going to start with the simplest way and go up to the hardest way. And this friend of mine will have to help me do this. But now he is coming here to my car, and the very first way will be free. So I took this Brookhaven van, which will be a very important van. But guys, right here we have the doctor. Apparently he is going out to help someone. I don't know what happened, but I am going to follow him because I want to see the emergency that happened here in the game. So I am following him, and it looks like he is arriving here because he wants to get food. Guys, this is very weird. He wants to get food, and because of that he came here as if it were an emergency. I am even coming here to talk to him because I found this very weird, and he also ended up arriving here. He said, what is it? Me being hungry is really an emergency. And guys, this is weird, but really what he is saying must be true, especially because he saves people. So he came back right here, but there aren't people working here. Actually, for some reason my friend came here, and he is basically preparing the food. I really don't know why he is working here, but to make the very first accident, which will be a very simple accident, I will need my friend's help. So for that, I am coming here to get food too. He is even here at the window, and he simply handed this snack to this player in Roblox. And I don't know why he is working here. Now this player left here, and he is going back to do his job. Now I am arriving here to pick up my friend. But he said, do you want a snack? Look, obviously I don't want a snack. I just want to know why he is suddenly working here when he should be helping me with the secrets. It even seems like he got surprised, because he forgot about this, and he came back here to the car. But now I am going to press this Roblox button until my car gets completely destroyed, just like this. You can see that the car is very rusty, and it is also very weird. Now I have to choose a place to make the accident. It has to be a very specific and very special place. He said, choose a tree. And this idea he had was very good, because many people crash their cars into trees. So I am going to choose a giant tree, which is exactly this one. This tree here is already enough to make the first Brookhaven accident. And I am going to start with the simplest accident and go up to the most advanced accident of all, which will be very detailed. But for now, this one will be simple. Even my friend is looking at this, but the accident is not ready yet. Here on the right, I am going to grab this item and place it right here. I am also going to place this other item so that it looks like it was a real accident. And now my friend has to fall on the ground to pretend it was a real accident. So he arrived right here and simply fell on the ground. And this is the simple accident that you can make. Now I am calling the firefighters, and this is the fire department. There is even a player right here, and finally he is going out to do his job. And he is really coming here to the front, and this is going to be very important. Now I have to pretend that I am scared, especially because he has to believe this. You can see that he arrived back there, and now he is coming exactly in my direction because my friend had an accident. But finally he arrived right here, and he almost caused another accident. And guys, he is putting out fire, but the car is not on fire, so I really don't know what he is doing. Now he came to talk to my friend, but I am going to call the ambulance, which is finally coming here. But this ambulance is coming by a very different path because it is coming up here. But there is no way it can pass straight here, especially because there is no road here in the front. But the ambulance didn't even care about that, and now it is passing here on the grass. This is really very weird, but it shows that he really wants to save my Roblox friend. And now my friend is being carried and being taken here. I really hope he gets better because the doctor parked the car here, and he is very weird. But now he is looking here. He said, it's all good. Your car is still working. But guys, the next accident I'm going to make will be a much better accident where I'm going to break my Roblox car. Now the ambulance is leaving here with this Roblox friend of mine because they have to check if my friend is okay. And now finally I am going to test the second way to make an accident in Brookhaven and basically destroy your Roblox car. Apparently, the firefighter is going back there to his house, and I'm coming here to get my car because I have to save my friend. While this firefighter is coming here and going back to his house, my friend is going on a very different path because he is being taken to the hospital. So I have to come here because he didn't really have an accident. But here on the right, I am going to choose another car, and I just grabbed exactly this one where I am going to break it completely. So now I am arriving here in the front, and it looks like my friend is already here. He already managed to get out of the hospital. But the next way to destroy the car will be a bit more detailed. He said, do you need Game Pass? Yes, you can use Game Pass to improve the destruction. Now I will have to choose a place to destroy my car. This time it has to be a really giant tree because no one would crash their car into these trees. This time I'm going to choose a giant tree that is exactly in this area. Right here we have this tree. We also have these trees, but I'm going to choose exactly this one. He said, choose a light pole. It will be funny. Okay, I am going to do what my friend asked because he was at the hospital just a little while ago. So I am going to choose a light pole to crash my car. So I am coming here to the front, and it will be exactly this one. On top, I am going to remove some wheels from the car until it looks like this. You can see that this wheel is coming here to the front in a very weird way. Now I removed another wheel, and here on top I am going to turn on the fire and also the smoke until my my car looks like this. My friend finally left here, especially because this car is on fire. But now I am going to place here several very important items. Here on the right, obviously I am going to grab this item, and I am going to place it exactly here so that the destruction is right in this part. I am also going to place this item so that the destruction is a little dramatic. Now here on the right, I am going to grab this fire, and I am also going to place it here on the car because this has to look like a real accident. So again on the right, I am going to grab this smoke, and I am going to place it exactly here, right on this part of the car. Now you can see that there is a lot of smoke coming out of here, but the accident is not ready yet. And for some reason, he has this item. I don't know why he is still holding this item, and now he is just watching everything that I am doing to this Roblox car. But this time it is going to be me who will have the accident, and I am going to search exactly this word, and now I am like this. Now I am going to fall on the ground, and my friend will have to call the police, especially because I am going to say that a person crashed into my car and then ran away, and this person will be my friend. He is even calling everyone, and he grabbed this car and simply ran away from here in the invisible car. I don't know how he has an invisible car, but my friend simply left here. He even has a secret car that only administrators have. But now I have to fall on the ground so they believe this is true. Now the doctor is coming here to get his car because he has to come here to save me, and he was the first person to arrive at the scene. This is really impressive. Now he is saving me, especially because this is going to be very important. Now he brought me right here, and I am lying down here. He even closed the doors, and he is finally going to leave here. The firefighters are even leaving, and he is coming exactly in this direction running because there is a car on fire. Guys, he arrived right at this part. Now he grabbed this item, and the ambulance is finally leaving here. But he is putting out the fire, and he really managed to do it. He put out all the fire from the car. Now he is noticing some details because this is probably important. But now the police officer is leaving here because this looks like an important accident. So he is coming here to check this, and he has to see if someone really needs to be arrested. Now I want to see how he will do his job. But he is arriving here to talk to the firefighter because he wants to know the details. He said, "Do you think it was an accident, or did someone do this on purpose?" And even I want to see what the firefighter will say. But he disagreed, and this was not done on purpose. Meanwhile, I am here with the doctor, and he is checking if I am okay. He just has to see if I am okay. But obviously I am very okay because all of this I did on purpose. Now the police officer is coming here, exactly to the hospital to see if I am okay. Or maybe he is coming here to see if this was really an accident. He said, "Did someone crash into your car and run away?" And that is exactly what happened. I said, "Yes, it was an invisible car." Seriously, it was a totally invisible car that did this. Apparently, he understood that, and now he left here. But guys, there is a problem. There are no invisible cars in Brookhaven, so I don't know if he will believe this. But now my friend is passing here in the front in a totally invisible car that he got. And really, this car is very invisible, and it looks like the police officer noticed that. Now he is coming here after my friend in Roblox because for sure he is going to get arrested. The police officer is even stopping him because he is going to be totally arrested. Now he raised his hands. He said, "You are going to get arrested for crashing a car and running away." And really, this is the end of my friend. And guys, he is really getting arrested for a fake accident because the accident that happened here was not real. They are even basically going up here. I don't know where my friend is going to get arrested because he is not coming to the police station. And actually, he is being taken exactly down here. You can see that he is arrested right here, and he is going to stay here for a very long time. The doctor is even looking here. He said, "You are okay. You can leave now." Okay, it looks like finally I can leave here. I am even leaving the hospital, and officially I can leave here. But my car is totally destroyed. So now I am going to test the third way to break your car in Brookhaven and basically make an accident in the game. But to do this, I need a friend, and I also need a car. But my friend's car is right here in the front, and it is a totally invisible car. So I am coming here to get this car, and this is the weirdest car I have ever driven because it is a totally invisible car that only administrators have. I am even coming here to the front, and I am arriving here to pick up my friend, but he is simply stuck here. Now the police officer is finally leaving here. He is basically going up here, and he sat down exactly here on the chair. But guys, I have to come here to save my friend. And for some reason, he is coming outside, and he just opened the gate because he noticed that I have an invisible car that he probably has never seen before. He said, "How did you get this car?" "Look, I got this car because I am an administrator, so now he has to save my friend." I said, "I am an administrator, now let my friend go." But it looks like he really believed that, and he is coming here to save my friend. I really managed to save him in the most different way of all. He is even finally coming back here after a long time. Now to test the third way to make accidents, I am simply going to need his help because it will be with two cars. And it will be the accident with two Brookhaven cars. Now he will have to change cars, especially because we cannot make an accident with an invisible car. So he deleted it, and here on the right, I am going to grab a car. I chose this car, and my friend chose that car. Now we are going to have to crash the cars into each other. So here on top, I am going to remove several wheels until the car gets tilted like this. You can even see that the car is very tilted. And now my friend also broke his car, and his car is on fire. And besides that, that, he fell on the ground. But here on top, I am going to put fire on my car too until it looks exactly like this. But now I have to put here a lot more fire and destruction. So here on the right, I am going to grab this smoke and I am going to place it exactly on my car. And again on the right, I am going to grab the fire and I am going to place it here on my Roblox car. Now there is a lot of fire and smoke. So I am also going to grab exactly these items and I am going to place them here on the car so that it looks really destroyed. I am also going to grab this item and I am going to place it on the ground like this because this has to look very realistic. Here on the right, I am going to use this item and I am like this and it looks like I really had an accident. Now my friend's car looks like this and it also looks like my friend had an accident. But now there is still something very important missing. I am going to grab this item on the right and I am going to have to close this street. This street is closed, especially because there was a very big accident here. So I am closing the whole street. Now it looks like this. So I am also going to fall on the ground and my friend is a little closer to the car. And finally, the firefighter is coming here to save us in Roblox because this is really important. The firefighter is even coming here to the front and he has to save us quickly because there was an accident. Now he is putting out the fire because this is very important. And guys, he is putting out all the fire and the ambulance has not even arrived yet. He is really doing a very important job. He is taking all the fire off the car. But finally, the ambulance arrived here and now I am being saved. I am even right here and my friend is also being saved by this player in Roblox. But there was no space for him, so unfortunately he will have to come here sitting. Now he closed this door and he is coming here to take us to the Brookhaven Hospital. And he is going back there. And this was really the best accident of all. Even the firefighter is very scared. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the Become a Member button and I will add you on Roblox.